get to... Where's my live screen? It's 2 hours ago. Uh-oh. I'm trying to get to my main page so I can make sure everything is good, like audio and so forth. Alright, here we are. We're live. Cool. Okay, we changed my audio volume. Testing. Okay, we changed my audio volume. Testing. Alright, cool. We're good to go. We changed my audio volume. Alright, cool. We're good to go. Haha, okay. I sign on to my YouTube just to do a check on my own, because usually I'm the first one in here. I don't have a large following, but here we are. Back. Part 2. So, as I was saying, as I close part 1, you can sleep and save in here, but you only have the option to sleep once. So, I'm going to pop back out here real quick and not sleep right away, because I think there were a few other things I'm going to do. And when I say you only have the option to sleep once, I mean, I think it's like in a 12-hour period, maybe 6, but it doesn't let you go back to sleep right away. For some reason, my right joystick is giving me some trouble. Maybe because I've just had it idling for so long. Let's press some things, see if we can. Let's get back up. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and go to sleep. See if that actually helps it. Because I can't do anything if my right joystick doesn't work. Not effectively, anyway. Too, that means all the yuck is back. I'm dehydrated. That might have something to do with why I cannot move. I don't know, but because we don't need our guy to die from dehydration, let's do a double save just in case. And somehow I'll try to back into here because I can't turn around. Like I said, my right stick's not working. And eat some of this. Water. I have died here before because of poisoning and dehydration. That should have helped quite a bit. Ooh, that was very close. Okay, let's... Cool, alright. We're definitely gonna need to get our SPF so good. Now, I might have to exit out of this and come back in. Let's do that real quick because I cannot move this right joystick. So let's save, because we were dehydrated. So as you see, as sleep, if I hit sleep, it'll say you can't sleep again so soon. So that's what I was referring to when I say that's probably why there is a additional save button, because I think it saves upon sleep. Alright, now let's back out of here to go to the main menu. So when I initially told you guys I'd be right back on the first part of this video, day 1, I just paused it, went and did some things, showered, came back, worked out a little bit, and now my joystick's stuck, so I'm assuming that I had it on pause for too long, so let's go back into this game and see if we corrected it. Can't imagine that I broke my joystick in that short amount of time somehow. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, we're good to go. So, it was a glitch on the save, but we're back in action. Or on the pause, I shall say. Now let's get this set up. This is one thing that I find is something that I don't often have set up enough. So let's make sure all of our stats are on point. We've come to the right game. Our hunting and cooking. I wish this, I hope they fixed this one day. That exit to the cycle screen is smack dab in the middle of the watch, so you're not able to really see your strength or your physical without moving it, and some other things. I hope they're able to, oh, I see. I hit R3 and it makes it come up. Interesting. Cool. Well, that's that fix right there, but that was a little disorienting initially. So when you go into this watch, let me back out, you hit triangle. If you hit R3, if it's down here, it'll move it up here, and it'll move it back down. So apparently if you hit R3, it keeps it here. When you back out and you go back, it brings it to the same spot, I guess, even if you move. So that R3 will make that a permanent fix for you in the game, I'm supposing. Or at least while you're living in one session. Alright, let's continue and check that out. Days survive, items crafted. And let's go islands explored. Okay. That means this yucca should be back by end of day or tomorrow morning. So that'll be plenty more rope to continue on our rope journey of eventually crafting hopefully a home of some sort. Alright, so we do have some lashings to make rope. Let's see what other cool things we can skip forward to. We have the bare essentials, something to cook food on if we decide to go fishing, and something to catch water, and a little fishing spear if we want. One thing I really wanted to make that I did not make in the last one was a loom. Helps you make cloth. So that's actually probably going to be more for like if I catch that hog on the other island. There's a hog on the other island. I probably won't do that. So let's go ahead. I want to do this. I feel like there's a lot you can do with cloth. And then, oh yeah. After we do this I'm gonna move on to the chairs because I feel like that's after I make a loom, I could probably make a bed. It could probably take me up to be able to make a bed or something, right? If I can make furniture, that means I can start making walls and stuff. And then a bird snare. I have no idea why I would need this. Like, would I eat the bird or would the bird give me eggs? Like, how's this gonna work? But I say let's make the loom first, yeah. So let's collect the wood. It's the easiest. There's always wood on the ground. Sometimes I hit the R1 instead of the R2s. Then I'm just all over the place. Alright, I'm probably gonna need considerably more fibers, thought so. Let's go find some young palms and or yucca. Goodness gracious. This is why it's good to have a backup plan on certain things to build while things are growing back. Because, like I said, that one track mine cost you time, energy, and even your life. So I think that we are out of Yucca and Young Palm right now. I want to get certain things done before I decide to plan a trip across the ocean. Although I think you can go and come, you don't want to risk getting caught in a storm in the middle of the sea at night. It's like pitch black. They don't have a torch or anything like that, so if I plan a trip, it's going to be a day trip where it's a really close island, but there are no just simple day trips, so it's going to be like an overnight. That one over there is the only one that could possibly be a day trip. It's the closest. Get over there, get what you need, come right back. But for the most part, I want to run around, explore a little bit, so planning for that trip is going to require taking equipment to build a hut immediately and a fire. Everything else can be taken care of once you get there. And just make sure you have plenty of water on you. There should be plenty of coconuts on that one, I believe. Oh, whoa. I'm gonna have to mute you guys for a minute, because my boys hit me up on FaceTime. Yo. Oh, shit. And then I got bit by a crab. Damn. So we were playing video games and shit. Chilling.
What you doing, though?
Gaming. Playing PlayStation?
You look like fucking God with hair like that, yo.
Like who?
So you look like God with hair like that. You know how they say supposed to be out here woolly. Your hair look mad woolly right now.
Yup. It's soft as shit though. I just washed it.
You just gonna watch it, ain't you?
I just washed it, yeah.
Oh, good.
It changes a lot. It was like
Yeah,
all
so
kinds of
I'm
ways.
just like today.
What's up?
Feels like another day to me because I didn't receive shit.
You said what?
Feels like another day to me because I didn't receive shit.
Where?
I didn't receive nothing for my hard work.
School?
All I got was a bill.
You talking about, oh, today? You know. Oh shit. Here, Thomas, something else. You're not gonna eat this? What class you in right now?
I just finished creative portfolio.
But what they put you in?
Huh?
What they put you in?
No, I'm done.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah.
Oh, nigga. You free from massa, huh?
Right? Fucking bastards.
Massa got me for a few more months.
Yeah, man, I actually had to put my job until I'm coming late.
Yeah, I'll be like, nigga, I need a moment. I'm done.
Not just that, because fucking, when, you know how after, like, when you said you work and stuff like that, sometimes you'll go, like, the next day to see maybe to see if it's integrated in.
Yeah.
I did that shit. I got a fucking hold of it. Yeah, I went to go see if the teacher graded it, and then I went to, she didn't grade it yet. She didn't even look at it. So I clicked on the link that I gave her just to make sure it was working, and it opened up to a fucking clip for like 53 seconds. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, was I tired when I said this shit? So I'm like, oh shit. So I had to take like another 20 extra minutes to make sure the fuck I said the right thing. I think I was tired or something.
Yeah, that's funny. I've had that happen. He's funny.
She probably gonna minus like 10 points. I don't give a fuck.
Nah, they, I don't know, they kind of lenient a little bit. Some of them. I haven't had the same kind of, like, super critical shit with the females the same way I have with some males.
See what?
I haven't had, like, really critical female teachers. For some reason. Most of the teachers have been that anal have been dudes.
What class are you now?
They put some I gotta double check, because when I was looking at it yesterday, it already had a class out, which is kind of not normal. Usually they put it out today, you know, or at 12 o'clock.
and it had Charles Burkett teaching something about like familiarizing ourselves with our gear or something. I'm like, what? Like, first off, that would be a class that you do at the beginning. So I'm thinking maybe they revamped that class and they threw it up there so people can do a run through. And whatever class.
What's it called?
It was, I can't even remember. It was something about the gear, like learning your gear or something like that.
Like Capstone?
No, so I think that maybe the class that I'm supposed to be in didn't pop up yet, and that was something else. Because I don't know. I haven't looked yet. Matter of fact, let me look again right now. I haven't looked yet because I was like, what the fuck, whatever. I'll just look at that in the morning. Because I thought that was very strange. And especially, like, to be giving it as a course towards the end. Like, you need to know how to use your shit. Unless it was a whole different course that they were trying to give people after. Like, I don't know. I'll look at it. Yeah, it wouldn't make no damn sense to me. So I'm thinking they revamped it for everybody, and then they just put it up for everybody to retake. Like, how to use your gear, because they had a shit.
I just heard what you said with the class. I'm gonna call you back on the phone.
Okay.
Something's wrong with this FaceTime shit.
Alright. Yo. Let me grab this earpiece real quick.
Yeah, what you say?
Hold on, let me put this earpiece in. Okay. I actually don't. Familiarizing yourself with your equipment is what it was titled or something, and I thought that was weird because that's like, why wouldn't you have that at the very beginning? So I'm thinking they revamped that class in order for like people to understand it better, because it was shitty in the beginning. They never really told us how to use our equipment, especially for people who don't know how to use the equipment, you know. Hold up a second. Okay. Especially if people don't use it. So I'm assuming that was that, and then maybe there was another class that they added, because that's just what I saw last night, and it was kind of weird, and I was like, whatever, and I just went to sleep. I went to bed hella early. So I haven't even checked yet today what else it could possibly be, or is there another class? It's weird, though. Like, and it was Charlie Burkett. So I was like, why? Yeah, it's like, why are they... I don't know, it's just a weird class to be teaching in the later ends. Unless they're really trying to show you something. Yeah. I think because they're redoing the whole program, and it's like probably a headache to try to do it for every level of class, you know what I mean? They just do it for the whole program. And so if you're still in the program, you get part of the changes too. So they are actively changing it, and I'm assuming that's probably what it is. So I don't know what class, unless that's it. If it is, I'm going to call my counselor and be like, you need to put me in another class on top of this bullshit, because I could be knocking out 2 classes at one time with this, you know? Yeah. The only thing that's getting in the way of my shit has been medical stuff, but other than that, nothing too difficult. What's that? Oh yeah. I think they'll be done with. I think they'll give it to you. I think they're on some shit and just playing some games, and you'll end up getting it before that. But yeah, just to get them out of your hair, I definitely each year I play. My thing is I plan to pay them yearly. Yearly. They ain't getting month. No. I'm just talking about on the shit that I actually owe, not them playing games with no fucking degree shit. Not that. I mean, just to get the rest of that them out of my hair. I'm gonna pay them yearly more so than like a monthly thing. I'm not gonna play their fucking games with them the way they want to do that, because you know life happens day by day, and they're not that important. Like as far as the debt, because if they were, I should be getting paid twice what I owe you in my first year's salary. And if that was something that was a guarantee, then of course you're going to get your money back faster. And they kind of paint that picture of it, but they can't really because they don't know what everybody's goals are, and they let anybody in. It's not like they're saying we're only scoping people who are serious about Hollywood. If they were, then it'd be competitive, and I could understand that. But they're not, because yeah. Exactly. Because they're not even accounting for just variance in lifestyles. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm reading those discussion questions, I'm like, damn, much respect for you making it this far, but I can tell your family's straight. Like, and it's like that sometimes really does factor in if somebody's able to really articulate what they're trying to do or how they come off. Like, I remember one person, not even that they came off as just uneducated in the street, they just came off really combative, like super combative. And I was like, damn, somebody's shitting this guy's Wheaties, like, for real. And I don't even know if he knew he came off like that. And it's like, they can't account for all of that, so how can they even really, you know, promise what they're trying to promise, so to speak? You have to really season somebody to be a business person. When you go to school for business, they don't just train you what business is, they train you how to be. They craft you into a certain type of person. And so film school, just the same. And that has to do with, like, how you present yourself, your etiquette, all of that. And I don't know, there's just some things that I think are going to backfire on them in the end if they don't clean them up quickly. And I think they're trying to, but yeah. You gotta talk about it. You gotta talk about it. It's not. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you gotta, I'm glad you gotta speak up about it. I'm glad you did, because you know there's always gonna be somebody else who's like, what in the actual fuck is going on? And that's why I say they won't get too far with that. They really won't trust and believe on that. Even though it may be a pain in the ass, just to be patient on it. Because that's, you can't do that to somebody. I know, I'm jealous right now. I'm so, let me just, congratulations. I'm proud of you. Congratulations. I'm jealous as fuck. You know, because that's a lot of work. It took a whole chunk of your life. Like, honestly, it took me a lot mentally to try, like, maintain and not feel like I was throwing time of my life away at certain points, because at a point you're not actually working on anything that has anything to do with you. It does start to feel like rhetoric, busy work, and hopefully that's what they're trying to correct. Because it's like, damn, I could be doing my project, I could be doing this, I could be doing that, but in the meantime you have me doing this stuff that almost seems like it has no connection. The knowledge is great, but it's not connecting the way that they kind of promised the program would, you know? And so it just, like, you start to feel like, I'm not wasting my life. I know this is a good opportunity, but, you know, life happens in an instant. Now we in a global pandemic. Like, you know what I mean? It's just, it makes you really start to wonder, like, is this worth it? And then you pull that kind of shit on somebody at the end. That is kind of disorienting in a way, but yeah, no, yeah. The thing about school is that school is it's not so much about Well, I think a lot of people think it is. It's not to get you more money. Money is very minuscule in the game of power. You need power and clout. Money is so on the bottom of all that. You can have no money whatsoever and do absolutely fine as long as you have power and clout. And it doesn't even matter at what level. And I say this because I've lived it. As an only child that comes up in a family of law and all these other kind of accolades that give us this type of brotherhood, they exist everywhere. So as long as you belong to a brotherhood, a sisterhood, a something, whatever, you're going to have a leg up in life. College is another one of those brotherhood, sisterhoods. Whether you're in a fraternity or not, it puts you in a class of people. So it's giving you advantage. And people use it incorrectly, because a lot of times they think it means that the degree itself is going to give them more money or put them in a better position for money. But really, it's just about finding your brotherhood. Like with the, what's it called? The one they keep telling people about with the GPAs are up there, Honor Society. There goes my counselor right now. I'll call her in a bit. What was I say? The Honor Society. That's just another way to put people who have a certain, what they would consider work ethic because of the reflection of the grades or whatever, together. So that way they can work together in a weird form of, it's not necessarily nepotism, but you work with the same type of people. So it's creating a form of a society for each type of group of whatever. Even fraternities, they're not actually specialized in just, hey, let's get together and drink. People think they specialize in partying. Like, some people actually think frats are just about, like, people getting together and partying and creating lifelong brotherhoods. Yeah, well, all fraternities are based in your major. If you get into a fraternity, it's because that frat has something to do with your major, not just for no fucking reason. And some people don't really know that, and later on you see, oh, this person's a part of this in this industry, you're getting the job because you guys are associated, you're brothers or sisters, you know what I mean? Right, well, come on, get out of here, crazy dog. They're just nuts. Heck, I don't know. They're just the craziest dogs alive. Jesus Christ, yeah. Someone will to say something to me. That motherfuckers came in here rolling like in a fucking cartoon. Just rolled in the door, just fighting and just fucking around. Oh, they're weird. And they're just playing around. They're annoying though. Anyway, yeah, those things are all connected. So that's what college is too, though. It's just for those who didn't specialize in the fraternities or get into the honor societies, but you can still say, this is my alumni, and still have a connection of, I'm at a different level of education. And you are more refined as a college graduate than somebody who's not, because you know how to articulate your thoughts better. You're taught to. So, that's what it's there for. That's it. Nothing more. And people who get degrees, and they just fall off from the connection, the degrees don't even do anything for them, because it wasn't for the degree, it's for your connections. That's what it was. Yeah, no, I get it. Because you feel hustled. It feels hustled, so I get that. I'm going to ask my counselor about that too, though. I'm gonna bring up your situation and be like, what is that? And yeah. Yeah. Because what is it that they're wanting? Like, are they wanting, like in your senior year, they want some money so you can walk across the stage with a fucking thing? Like, what is it that they didn't ask you for in your first year? You know what I mean? Because remember the first year, they wanted money? And that was for, like, the tech kit, because I guess whatever didn't take care of all of it. So, what is this for, like, I mean, the amount you told me was far more than what they even asked for in the first. So, I mean, I don't know. What is it for? Like, what is it even tied to? They're saying you didn't get financial aid for that? Because you just had a baby? That doesn't make any sense as much as. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They would have kept trying to reach out to you, and then any other time they spoke to you, they would have said also, this wasn't taken care of. That's weird. I keep all my emails too. Yeah. Yeah, because how all of a sudden did you not answer to that, but you answered all the other calls and emails? Like, that doesn't make any sense. And while I have you here, let's follow up on the ones that you didn't answer. You know what I mean? Like, that's fucking weird. Something was, that makes no sense to me. Shit. What time is it right now? I gotta take the cat to the vet, and then that is it. Nothing. Nothing. Oh shit. It is creeping up, huh? I don't blame you, man. This fucking parlay. That's how I'm feeling. But yeah, no worries. Well, yeah, congratulations, and I'm glad Master set you free. I'll I only have a few more months more with Master, then maybe he'll set me free too, with my foot and all. I'm gonna ask, yeah. That's what I said. I was gonna bring it up to my counselor and be like, so, what kind of game you playing? Because y'all know I cuss them out weekly. So let's see. Yeah, that's it. They're not gonna play with me because they just already know how like I am. I will tell her that that's dangerous for people's mental health and that you don't push somebody to do some fucked up ass shit playing these damn games. Not to mention that's a class action lawsuit coming. You guys playing these games without anything in writing saying that. So, playing these motherfucking games. It's fucked up. That's really fucked up. Just to try to play it like that. Like, really? Alright, man. Well, you enjoy your time. Well, when you get that time to enjoy your time. Alright. I too. Where is it? There was one already here. Where?